Japan is witnessing a surge in the cases of a rare flesh-eating bacterial infection. The condition, known as streptococcal toxic shock syndrome or STSS, is said to be capable of killing a person in 48 hours. The number of cases have risen significantly following the relaxation in COVID-19 restrictions in the country. According to Bloomberg, Japan saw as many as 977 cases this year by the 2nd of June. It stands in sharp contrast to the 941 cases recorded all of last year. Amid the growing threat in Japan, authorities in Hong Kong have issued a travel advisory. Hong Kong has urged its people traveling to Japan to maintain high standards of personal hygiene and watch out for any fresh wounds. Streptococcal toxic shock syndrome is a rare but serious bacterial infection which can develop very quickly into a life-threatening emergency. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention in the US, the bacteria can cause STSS when they spread into deep tissues and the bloodstream. According to the CDC, the first symptoms of STSS often include fever and chills, muscle aches, nausea, and vomiting. After the first symptoms start, it usually takes only about 24 to 48 hours for low blood pressure to develop. Once this happens, STSS quickly gets much more serious. As per CDC, a patient with kidney failure may not make urine. Those with liver failure may bleed or bruise a lot, or their skin and their eyes may turn yellow. STSS often results in complications from organs shutting down and the body going into shock. Complications can include needing surgery to remove infected tissue or limbs to control the infection. Even with treatment, STSS can be deadly. It is said that out of 10 people with STSS, as many as 3 people will die from the infection. STSS is mostly seen in people aged 65 or older. People with an open wound are at increased risk for STSS. This can include people who recently had surgery or a viral infection that caused open sores. Varicella, like what causes chickenpox and shingles, is a virus that causes open sores. However, experts don't know how the bacteria got into the body for nearly half of the people who get STSS. There is no single test used to diagnose STSS. Instead, healthcare providers may collect blood or other samples to test for Group A strep infection. They can also order tests to see how well different organs are working.